So welcome, lovely people. If you can see me and hear me, we are just going to give it a couple of minutes just to allow people to come and join onto our stream, and then I will introduce myself and I will let you all know what we are going to be doing today. So you can get comfortable whilst we're waiting for people to join. You could grab yourself a chair. That's what we're going to start with. So take your time, get what you need, make sure you have a glass of water to hand. And hopefully you are all enjoying this gorgeous weather. Always nice to have. So I can see people starting to jump on. Hello, if you've just joined, we're going to start in a moment. We're just going to wait till people come to join. And then we will make a start. You can grab yourself a chair ready. That's how we're going to start our session. And you could also grab yourself a glass of water. Yeah, you might need a bit of water as we go. And it was just saying it's super warm outside, so definitely get that glass of water if you can. And then we will give it a few more minutes and then we will make a start. Hoping everyone is well on this sunny Saturday. And hopefully you can see me. Cool, so let's take a few more minutes, lovely people. And you can, whilst we're waiting for people to join, you can get comfortable. Find a chair that works for you. Find a chair that gives you a sense of support into your back body. Yeah, that's super important. And I'll demo today. Sometimes I'll come to the side so you feel you can see me a little easier. And sometimes I'll come to the front so that you see that full frontal angle. So I hope that will be useful. Awesome. So I think we should make a start. So come to find your nice, comfortable seat. And I want you to sit super, super tall. And so let me just officially welcome those of you who are joining you live. Welcome to Homes for Lambeth YouTube channel, and welcome to this, your session. My name is Claire Hawkins, and I will be taking you through a real gentle chair yoga practice. We will at times come to stand and get off the chair, but we'll keep the chair to hand so that we have that stability. It is super important for me to say before we dive in to only do what is comfortable for you. It's super important that if I guide you into a pose or a stretch that doesn't feel nice for your body, please listen to your body and don't do that pose. Yeah, so obviously I'm not in the room with you, so that's down to you to make that judgment. But yeah, do just the things that make you feel nice. And so with that said, let us officially start our practice. So come onto your chair, nice and tall through the spine. And if I show you that from the side, you can see how my spine is nice and long. So no sitting like this today. Yeah, we're trying to lift up through the chest, nice and long through the back of the head. And even by doing that, there's a sense of energy flowing through your body. Yeah, even by not doing this hunched forward position. So roll the shoulders back, lift up through the chest, lift up through the spine. And come to connect your hands onto the legs for me. If it's comfortable for you to close down the eyes, then do so just for a few minutes whilst we connect to the breath. If you would prefer to keep eyes open so you can keep an eye on me, that's fine. But otherwise, let us close down the eyes and take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath out of your mouth. And let's do that a couple of times. So deep breath in, fill up through your entire body. And exhale out of your mouth. And let's take one more for good measure. So deepest inhale. Deepest exhale out of your mouth. And then come to close the mouth and allow your breathing just to be through the nostrils. So in yoga, we just breathe in and out through the nostrils. So let's start that. Breathing fully in and exhaling. And that's all you're doing for the first few minutes of your class, just to help yourself to land into your room, onto your chair, into your body. So just finding stillness. And just notice the sensations of the breath as you go. Noticing the urge to inhale and the urge to exhale. Deep, deep breath in. Deep breath out. And take a few more like that. Make sure shoulders are nice and soft. And so by finding stillness and by coming into this really deep breath, you start to settle through the body. And you start to find just a little bit of inner quiet. So let's take a few more breaths just as you are. Full inhale. Full exhale. Breath in. Breath out. And notice how by taking these nice full deep breaths, you just start to feel a little calmer, and so important when you are dealing with lockdown and having to be more careful of ourselves. So it's really important that we work to cultivate this nice deep breath. That'll help us to feel like we're able to cope a little bit more with what's going on out there. So it's keeping you nice and calm, this full breath. And let's take a deep breath in. Sigh out now through the mouth on a... And let's start to move the body. So interlace the hands. Push your palms up to the sky. And so if that feels too much, you could be here. Yeah, if it's difficult for you to get the arms above the head, stay roughly into almost a cactus shape. If you are able to lift up, then do so. And then let's take a nice side bend to the right. And try not to tip all the way to one side. You want to stay nice and anchored through your bottom onto your chair. To come back to center. And exhale over to the other side. So you should feel this as quite a strong stretch into your side body. Come back to center again. Your modification, if you can't take the arms up, your side stretch might look like this. Yeah, keeping the arms and the shoulders nice and low. You're still going to get that opening into the body. So let's come back to center. Let's do the modified version other way. Again, keep anchoring down into your chair so that you feel safe through this stretch. To release and come back to center. Once again, interlace, push and lift up nice and tall. And again, exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. We do the modified version, arms down. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, reach. And then just ease that through the body. Reset your spine nice and long if you've shifted. And let's start to find movement into the neck. So to do that, we make sure the shoulders are rolling down our back first. Connect the hands to the legs. Tuck your chin to your chest. And as soon as you do that, you feel that nice stretch into the back of the neck. And pause, keep lifting up so we're not rounding into the spine yet. That will come. So chin to chest. And just feel all the muscles running alongside the back of your neck stretching. To bring your head back to center. To take your right ear to your right shoulder. And now you feel the stretch down the left side of your neck. And to make this even stronger, if you wished, you could take the left hand out. That will just intensify that stretch. You can even gently rest your right hand to the head if that feels nice. To release, nice and gently when you come out of that release. And let's feel that to the other side. So left ear to left shoulder, keep your right shoulder down. Again, option to intensify by stretching the arm away. Option to support the head a little bit and give it an even deeper stretch by lightly placing the hand to the head. Keep the breath coming, nice deep breath in and out. Couple more breaths. To nice and gently lift your head back. This time, take your gaze to the sky, just a little bit. So you're stretching the front of your throat. Keep lifted through the front of your chest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, breath in, breath out, and bring the head back to center. Lovely. And then let's take nice half head circles. So this one should feel really lovely. We're just finding a bit of movement and fluidity now. And again, you'll notice that my upper body still stays upright, even though I'm moving into the neck. Couple more. And you might feel little pops and clicks as you go. That's okay. And then you have the option of taking this into a full head circle. It's very gently into the back, really gentle. I'm just gliding around the back. I'm not completely ditching into the back of the neck. So keep nice and lifted, gaze goes up and roll. Again, take it one way and just nothing that makes you feel dizzy. So if you feel dizzy, just keep to the front part of the circle. Let's take another one. To release, bring the head back onto the neck and just shake that out and just check that all is well with the neck. So let's start to traveling down the body. Let's come into the shoulders. So start to take great big shoulder circles. So you circle them forwards and then you roll them back. Again, circle forwards and roll them back. And let's take a couple of those. Deep breath in, exhale. Inhale, circle, exhale. Twice more, big as you can. Final one, and then let's take that the other way. So now roll forwards. Great big circles. Let's take 2 more. Final one. 2, again, shake it out and release it. So it might feel quite tiring around the shoulders. That would be right. Now bring your hands to the shoulder heads and let's draw circles with the elbows. So great big circles back. And if you struggle to get the hands onto the shoulders, you could instead be here. Yeah, you could take those circles with the arms. So it's about working with your body. It's about working with what feels nice for you, not what everybody else is doing. So trying to make those circles as big as you can. So you're working into getting a little bit of shoulder mobility. And switch direction. Couple more. And release. And again, just make sure all is well. Shake out the shoulders. Make sure that the neck feels okay with some of that work. And let's start to move into the spine. So this is a really lovely one. I'll come to demo from the side. You're going to interlace your hands. You're going to push away, tuck your chin to your chest, and now you're going to round into the spine. So send your knuckles forwards and send your back body back. So chin tucks, and just pause here for a moment. Hands to the thighs. This time we take the opposite movement. Now we lift up through the chest. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, come into the rounded spine. Hands to the thighs, deep breath in, we puff up through the chest. Deep breath out, we round. So it's called cat-cow. Inhale, open the chest, lift up. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and round. You've got that twice more, my friends. Deep breath in, open and lift up. Deep breath out, tuck and round. Deep breath in, open. Deep breath out, tuck and round. Beautiful. Come back to center. Roll those shoulders back onto the back. Shake it out, let it go. And let's move into our twist. So come to bring your right hand to the outer left thigh, rotate through your belly and turn to look towards the left. And pause here. So you're rotating through the spine. It might feel stiff, that's okay. Deep breath in and out. Keep lifting up through the chest. Take another inhale and exhale. To release, come back to center, move it to the second side. Left hand to your outer right leg. You take a twist and a rotation to the right. And so you're going to feel this right into the mid times. Keep the shoulders down. Good. So back to center. Let's go again. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twist to the left. Deep breath in, center. So we're getting a little more fluid. Deep breath out. Turn to the right. Deep breath in, center. Deep breath out, turn to the left. Deep breath in, center. Deep breath out to the right. You have that once more to each side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. to inhale, come to center. Exhale, settle the body. Beautiful. Let's start to find more movement. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, draw the hands down at the heart center. So we're now linking breath with movement. Deep breath in, reach up. Deep breath out, hands to the heart. Deep breath in, scoop and lift. Deep breath out. Here's your final one, and we add the twist in. Deep breath in, lift. Deep breath out. We take a deep breath in, turn to the left, deep breath out. Deep breath in, center. Deep breath out, turn to the right. Deep breath in, center. You pause, deep breath out. Beautiful. Very nice, guys. So let's take left arm all the way over to the right. We're going to take a back of the arm stretch. And we're going to start to get into the lower body, and I'll give you the opportunity to come to stand for those of you that wish. So at the moment, that left arm is across the body, and I'm feeling a nice stretch through my outer left arm. Make sure your left shoulder is down. To release that, take it to the other side. Good. You might feel that stretch right into the shoulder as well. So we get super stiff. The more seated, the more stagnant we are, the more that really affects the body. So today we're just trying to find a little bit of movement. And release. So come to extend your legs out in front of you. So for me, I need to just perch a little closer to the end of my chair. But make sure you still feel safe doing this. Yeah, so the chair, you don't want the chair tipping up. So take your legs out in front of you, take your hands behind you and puff up the chest. And again, feel that really nice stretch into the shoulders. And so it's a really nice one, this one, when we round forwards a lot in life. So this feeling of taking the arms back should feel lovely. And so you're just resting them on the back of your chair. Yeah, whatever you're sitting on, whatever you have opted as your chair, you're just taking those arms back. Take a couple more breaths. Again, remember, if this doesn't feel nice, you could just open through the chest and not pin the arms quite so far back. Take another inhale and exhale. And then let's counteract that by slowly, only as much as you feel able, slowly slide your hands down your legs to get a nice stretch into the back of your legs. And again, you want to be super mindful if you're doing this on a very light chair. Please only come down a little way. Yeah, so we want you to feel safe still. But you're stretching into the back of your legs. So you should feel that running all the way down the hamstrings. So nice deep breath in and out. Just allow the whole back body to open. And if it feels nice, of course, and you feel safe, you can walk the hands a little further down. And some of you, if you have more flexibility, might even touch the floor. Yeah. But again, it's about just making sure that you don't tip forwards too much on your chair. So a couple more breaths so the back of the legs get a little bit more opportunity to open. To slowly roll up and come to scoot yourself back onto your chair. Good, very nice. So continuing that theme of the legs, I want you to find a little bit of heat into your right leg. So extend your right leg out. You're going to need to pull in through your belly so you connect into your core. You're going to feel this right thigh working as soon as you pick that leg up from the floor. Connect the muscles. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You're going to really need to use that breath to help you stay in the strength of this pose. You've got 2 more breaths here. Deep breath in, fill up the lungs. Deep breath out. 1 more, guys, if you can. Deep breath in, feel that connection through the leg. Deep breath out. Let it go. Come into the second side. Pull in through your belly, lift up through your chest. Push and flex through that left foot. You move into creating strength into your left leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breath in. Breath out. You have 1 more. Keep the breath coming. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And release. And you can just give a little bit of a massage onto the front of the thighs just to shake some of that work out. Good, lovely. Let's come to get a little bit into the outer hips from our chair, and then we'll come to stand. So if you can, take your right ankle to the top of your left thigh, and I'm going to give you a couple of versions of this. This is quite an intense pose. It's quite big in the hips. For some of you, it might feel really nice if you're naturally blessed with open hips. If it's difficult for you to bring the foot up onto the thigh and take this version of a stretch, this would be your easier version. You would just cross the right leg over the left. Yeah, and you would come to lean forwards just to help you and intensify that stretch. So this is the gentler version. If you feel like you want to try the other version, of course, be my guest. Again, make sure it feels nice through your knee. So take a deep breath in. Deep breath out and just lean forwards, tiniest bit. Again, it's going to really intensify the stretch into this right outer seat. Yeah, that's what we're trying to target. And from sitting a lot, which we are doing, right, at this moment in time with the restrictions in terms of how much we can go outside, we're doing a lot more sitting than we normally would. And so hips get really tight. So this is just a nice opportunity for you to try and relieve some of the stress and the tightness from around your outer hip. So you're just going to pause and let the body settle into this shape. And so when our hips are this tight, we need to spend the time just allowing the body the opportunity to open, which is why we're going to be in this pose for a couple more deep breaths, giving it as much opportunity to release as we can. And it's a really nice one to do. Even of an evening, if you're sitting watching TV and you're on your sofa, this is a nice one just to come into. So let's give it 1 more inhale and exhale. To release, to gently unwind and just shake out the knees a little bit. So you're just giving them the opportunity just to release. And then let's explore what the second side looks like. Again, your easier version would just be to cross your legs and to fold forward, and you still might get a stretch into that outer hip. Those of you who wish a little more, almost take this, it's almost a figure 4 shape. And I'll see, hold, you can see that I'm holding the bottom of the foot just to keep the shape. Deep breath in to prepare. Deep breath out, hinge forwards and fold. You might notice that one side is more open for you, and that would be right. We're very different on each side of our body. Keep that breath nice and full. Couple more breaths on this side. to release, to unwind that leg, and then to give the knees the opportunity to open, you're going to come and extend them out again. So you're going to come into that forward fold. So extend the knees out, give them a shake. Again, slowly with care, you lean forwards so that we get that stretch into the back body again. So pausing into this, your forward folds. Should feel nice now just to open the knees from that bent position, from that flexed position. To release. And let's come to stand. So you're going to use the chair. But let's come to stand and intensify some of this just a little bit. So I want you to walk away from your chair to create, you'll see I've created almost an L shape. And so this is where you're going to go. So melt forwards, stick your bottom back, send the crown of your head forwards. And you should feel this is a real nice, intense stretch into the back of your legs now. And you're also now stretching the spine. So lengthen away. Make sure you're further enough away from your chair that you can create this L shape. Yeah, so you don't want to be too far in. Walk away so that your arms are straight. That's the key. Yeah, arms straight. So scoop in through your belly just so that you don't feel this into the lumbar spine. Big stretch. Take a couple more breaths. It should feel nice just to really stretch and reach away. Yep, whole spine is getting a sense of lengthening. To come up and step your left foot forwards. My right leg is straight. My left leg is straight. And even here, you're going to get a sense of a stretch down the back of your right leg. So push back into the right heel. Again, you can fold forwards. And so suddenly it intensifies both in the hamstring and into the calf. So it should feel nice. And know that if it feels too much, particularly in the front leg, behind the knee, just soften your left knee. Just bring a tiny bend into the front of that left knee. And that'll just take some of the pinch out. Take a couple more breaths. To come up and release that leg. And let's switch change. So left leg goes back. Push into the back heel. Hinge forwards into your tabletop flat back. And we move into the second side. And just check that you're still trying to have that really nice full breath. And what the full breath is doing as well is helping you to stay nice and calm. But it's also sending the message to the muscles to relax and open. So a few more breaths, you're giving this side of your body the opportunity to open. To release, to come up and let that go and just pedal through the feet a little bit. And let's take a stretch through the front of the thigh now. So you stretch the back of the leg. Let's have a go at stretching the front. Keep your hand to your chair, yeah, for maximum support. Bend your right knee and see if you can take hold of the right foot. So if I show you from the front, it would look like this. For those of you unable to catch that back foot, you could just be here for a couple of breaths. Yeah, that is a fine version to be in. Otherwise, take a hold. Feel the stretch through the front of your thigh. Deep breath in. And out. Couple more breaths. And then let's release that. So gently release it and then find the other leg. So you would come to the other side of your chair so that your right hand is supporting, and then you would take left foot to left hand to come into the stretch, second side. A few more breaths. And you're just trying to bring a sense of softness to wherever you feel the stretch. And it's a muscle that gets really tight, the front of the thigh. So give yourself another inhale and exhale. To release. Well done. Shake it out, pedal through. Let's come to move through just a couple of more standing strength-based poses before we come back to finish at the chair. So again, hold on to the chair and step your right foot back. So I'm on the ball of the back foot. I'm going to bend both knees and pause into this high lunge position. For those of you who have a little bit more strength and mobility, if you want to take the hands away from the chair and be in full high lunge, you could. Otherwise, hold on to your chair, for that support. So your choice. Again, it's about only doing what feels right. Keep the breath coming. It's going to amp up a little bit now that you're coming into poses that bring a little bit more heat to your body. Take another inhale and exhale to connect your hands to the chair, to step, change, and take your other foot back. So hips face forwards, back heel lifts, bend into your knee. Doesn't have to be far. So if you're being mindful of your knees, if you have knee pain, please don't come very deep in this lunge at all. So you're not here. So listen to your body. Again, option for those of you who are a little stronger to take your arms up. And so you might wobble. That's okay. It is a little bit precarious. It feels a little bit like you're standing on a tightrope. To connect the hands to the chair, to step forwards, let it go. Again, pedal out through the feet. This time, step your left leg back and spin and flatten your left foot so it's now on the floor. It's completely flat to the floor. Your front heel runs right in the middle of your back arch to come into a pose that in yoga we call warrior two. So it's a little bit more of a stretch through the inner thighs now. Keep your hand onto the chair for support. Option to open your back arm out. If not, keep the hand to the waist. So my right foot is pointing forwards. And my left foot, my toes are at a little bit of an angle. So hopefully you can see that. It's a big old stretch into the front thigh. So deep breath in, deep breath out. So into your nice strong warrior two. Again, you have the option of extending through that arm. To straighten your front leg, to take your left arm up to the sky. Triangle pose. Again, keep the support of your chair. Both legs are straight now. Deep breath in and out. So nearly there. And you'll notice nice and long through the top waist and also nice and long through the bottom waist. So you're expanding into all directions. Let's rebend the front knee to come into warrior two, to pivot onto the ball of the back foot to catch the lunge and slowly come in. And we take all of that to the other side. So you step the left leg back. Now you're going to step the right leg back. So we take the right leg back. We spin and flatten the back foot. Front heel cuts across mid-arch of that back foot. We lunge into the left leg. Back leg is straight. Option, right arm opens or right hand to the waist. Warrior 2, second side. And just watch your front knee. If I show you from the front, just make sure your knee isn't buckling in. So keep it nice and safe and aligned over your front toe. Yeah, just for stability of your knee. So it's a really good one to build up strength through your legs. Take another inhale and exhale. We straighten the front leg. We tip forwards, a bit like a teapot. Yeah, so we hinge at the waist to drop, to extend the right arm to the sky. If that's difficult, keep your right hand to the waist so that your shoulder instead has a little bit more space. So again, listen to your body. If it wants to extend, do so. Deep breath in and out. Nearly there. Take an inhale and exhale. To come up, rebend your knee into warrior 2. Pick up your back heel, pivot and turn to the chair. There's your lunge. To tip forward, slowly bring your legs in. Beautiful. Final one, standing, and then we'll come to finish to the chair. Again, option to keep hold of your chair for stability. Bring your feet roughly hip distance apart. Push your bottom back in space. If I demo here, bottom back in space. Soft bend in the knees. To come and take the same movement that we did on the chair. It's a folding forwards. If you're stable, bring the hands to the floor or bring the hands to the legs and let the weight of the head go. So it's a floppy ragdoll hang. And you should feel this as a real nice stretch all the way down the body. Your modifications would be to only come halfway, yeah, and to hold the chair. So always you listen to what feels nice for you. Take a couple of deep breaths if you're in this forward fold. To put a soft bend into the knees, slowly roll up. To come to stand really tall. Shine your palms forwards, roll the shoulders back. It's just what we did at the beginning. And for a moment, stand really tall. If it's comfortable for you to close the eyes, do so. Come back to the movement of the breath. Deep breath in through both nostrils. Deep breath out through both nostrils. And just take a moment to notice how you feel. Hopefully the body feels a bit more stretched. And so you're keeping this nice tall spine, just as we talked about on the chair, lifting up through your front body. Feeling nice and tall and grounded with your feet into the floor. Let's link movement to breath, same as we did seated. Again, you're welcome to come back to the chair and sit for this if you need to. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Again, inhale, get tall. Legs are nice and strong. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Beautiful. Same as the chair. Interlace your fingers. Soften the knees. Round your spine. This is the cat-cow that we did before. And then open. Chest lifts. Interlace the hands. Push them away. Round the spine. Chest lifts up. Hands behind you. Again, exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, stand tall and lift. Twice more. Exhale, tuck and round, rounding into that spine. Chest comes to chin. Inhale, lift up, puff up the chest, take the shoulders back. Final one, tuck and round, it's your exhale. Your inhale, lift up to come back to center. Well done, guys. Come back to your chair. So find yourself into that nice tall spine once again, and come to connect the hands back onto your thighs, and just notice how you feel now that you're back into the chair, now that you've had the opportunity to get up and do a couple of standing stretches as well, which are a little bit more intense than the seated. Come to find stillness. Again, if it's comfortable for you, close down the eyes. If not, eyes can be very softly open. You're coming back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breath in. Breath out. 5 more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhaling. Exhaling. 3 more. Fill up through your back body with your lungs. Exhaling. Again, inhale. Exhale. Twice more. Breath in. Breath out. Final one. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take hold of your left wrist. Take one final side bend. To center. Other side. To center. Arms back, chest up. To release the hands to the thighs. Close down the eyes. Find stillness to finish your practice. Noticing how you feel. And let's finish by taking a great big exhale through the mouth. So inhale. Big exhale. Take 2 more just like that. Deep breath in, fill up, 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 up through your lungs. Deep breath out. Final one, inhale. Exhale. And then you can give yourself a little round of applause. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sure we will be back next week. Feel free to feed your comments back in. I hope you are safe and well. I hope the practice made you feel a little bit better into your body. And we are always welcome to feedback as we get used to how all of this works. So thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Open your windows, let the sunshine and the fresh air come and stream in. But for me, thank you very much for joining me, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you.